We're just thrilled to have all of you here. I always like to start off with a little bit of reflection from the prior year. So if I were to select two words to summarize York County's economic and tourism development efforts and activities over the past year, they would be refocus and reconnect. Can you believe it's been 2 years since economic development and the tourism offices have combined into one department? I can't. This is a newer concept to our area, but one that shouldn't be that surprising for York County, a community that is so rich in tourism, and so much of our economic base is tourism in this county. So many of our businesses play a critical role in providing lodging and dining and entertainment options for all the visitors that come here to stay. In year one, we really only scratched the surface to what this new organizational structure can do to benefit York County. In year two, we refocused to enhance and integrate all of our marketing efforts within our department. You'll see we refreshed every single one of our grant programs, our flyers, our brochures. We revamped and redesigned our economic development website to make it more user-friendly for businesses to find the information they need. And we released a new series of engaging and informative videos. If you haven't seen them, I encourage you to take a look on our website. These videos are really unique because they're told entirely from the perspective of 8 existing business owners and executives, so they really are great. We instituted many programs and processes that had lapsed since the pandemic, and we returned to pre-COVID staffing levels, welcoming 3 new employees. Gina Henderson as our new administrative technician, Darren Williams as our deputy director, and Valinda Loudon as our economic development specialist. All 3 are very important to our commitment to proactively engaging with businesses in York County. Valinda, as you know, is our business retention specialist and focuses a lot on that program and serves as a primary representative on regional small-based endeavors such as the Peninsula Home-Based Business Network and Start Peninsula. Valinda has really hit the ground running since she's been here, making connections through weekly visits and calls to many of our new and existing businesses, sharing with them all the programs we have to offer. Over the last year, our office coordinated over 30 ribbon cuttings for new businesses opening, as well as grand reopenings of businesses under new ownership. And our department was instrumental in the first ever York County Restaurant Week, which we just wrapped up a couple weeks ago. So when we start a big project, when we start a project with big companies, people hear about it and they talk about it a lot in this community. But the truth is, economic and tourism development in York County is primarily about our smaller local businesses. That's where our staff time and your tax dollars are going. Our business growth grant offers matched dollars for a one-time expense to any business in York County that would lead to increased revenue for your business. Our e-commerce grant offers you the opportunity for grant funding to rebuild a brand new website or redesign a website that you already have. Home-based businesses also qualify for these other grants. Even a $1,000 subsidy can really make a huge difference for a small business. Last year, the Economic Development Authority awarded over $257,000 in grant funding, leveraging almost $3.2 million in private investment in York County. These grant awards were made to every size business, including both home-based and commercial companies. Last year, we saw continued growth in new businesses with 120 new commercial businesses and 245 new home-based businesses. So it's all part of reinforcing our mission to keep it in the county. In December, we launched a series of new marketing e-newsletters with the entire purpose of telling our existing businesses what programs we have that you can take advantage of. We did a 12 gifts for Christmas, or 12 gifts for your business at Christmas. We retold that in February for all the ways, how do we love your business, 14 freebies. So if you have not signed up for our newsletter, please do so. That's where you'll get business tips, information on all of these grant programs that are available to you. And we do have some new ones coming out, a buy local newsletter targeted for residents and a commercial property developers newsletter. And then later this month, we're launching a new magazine, It's Your Business. So lots of exciting news and ways to keep up with things that we can do to help you. Backfill of retail space continues to be an area of focus. In the northern part of the county, especially in the Edge District, the James York Plaza Shopping Center, they had a tremendous amount of retail growth, both in new businesses and expanded businesses. Many of you might have heard of Dominion Dogs, The Swirl, Parker and Peony Boutique, Colonial Iron Gym, Catalily's Play Cafe, Williamsburg Floral, Column 15, and the Bicycle Co-op, all in one shopping center in 1 year. In the southern part of the county, the former Dress Barn space in the Village Square Shopping Center in Kiln Creek was backfilled by Addicted to Golf, and the Yorkshire Downs Shopping Center welcomed 134 Grill and Beso Nails, and the Washington Square Shopping Center welcomed Toscana Italian Restaurant. Right down the street, Dairy Queen opened its doors on Route 17 to our residents. While nearly 50% of the county's total land is unable to be developed, York County continues to see new development take place in locations such as Bush Industrial Park in the northern portion of the county. Construction was completed on a new 20,000 square foot flex space building on Stafford Court, and Southport Holdings also continues to develop property it owns at the end of that street. Work continued last year on property owned by, and this is a mouthful, I won't quiz you, EV-RIFA, Eastern Virginia Regional Industrial Facilities Authority, EV-RIFA, a joint industrial endeavor involving multiple localities in Hampton Roads. And in York County, the first project, Kings Creek Commerce Center. TRC companies completed site assessment work, developed conceptual site layout options, and began the design of transportation and utility infrastructure plans for 73 acres, developable acres, outside the area that will be developed as the solar farm by Dominion Energy. This and other continued work on that project has elevated the site from a Tier 2 to a Tier 4 project through the Virginia Business Ready Site Program. So now, near and dear to my heart. With the new combined department structure, we are also tracking and celebrating the growth of tourism in York County over the past year. We celebrated continued increases in visitors and visitor satisfaction. The numbers are impressive. I am happy to report the Historic Triangle is winning in many key areas. Average daily rate is up to $144 a night, and the average stay is now 3.5 nights, which is up significantly since before the pandemic. 95% of the visitors that visit here had a positive experience, and they spend over $1,200 per trip. This is great news for our economy and for our local businesses here in the community. Right here on the waterfront, 2023 was once again a record revenue year for the Freight Shed, which we're in tonight. Contributing factors to this growth included an increase in weekday visitation and just a variety of different types of usages for the facility. In addition to the increase in revenue, we went from 118 events to 140 events held here. Our Riverwalk Landing piers also saw record revenue in 2023, due in part to the highest number of cruise ship visitations in a single year. The Riverwalk Landing piers welcomed a new home-ported tall ship, the Schooner Alliance 2, which is under new ownership, and hosted many visiting tall ships and buyboats, which of course increased visitation as well as enhanced many of our community events. So we continue our plan to implement exciting improvements here on the waterfront to coincide with the new investment for an elevated outdoor dining deck expansion at the Yorktown Pub, including sidewalks, landscape improvements, paved parking, beach showers, and an additional wheelchair accessible Moby mat. The efforts kicked off last year with the beautification of the Church Street steps, which is right next door to the Yorktown Beach Hotel, which visitors certainly enjoy. So I'll conclude before turning it over to our friends at the Chamber. And I just want to conclude with this. The entire Economic and Tourism Development team remains committed to supporting your endeavors to grow in York County. We encourage you to take advantage of all the business assistant programs we have. Each year, we initiate a business retention and expansion survey. You should have all gotten it. We mailed over 1,000 postcards to all of our commercial businesses. We'd love to hear your feedback. We want to know what the trends are, what the concerns are, and how these are making an impact on your business so that we can respond to the business needs by providing resources and information and by developing programs to improve the economic environment in our community. So we want your feedback. Sign up for our e-newsletter so you can keep in communication with us. We really want to stay connected with you, and we want you to engage with us as a resource and true partner for all that you do in York County. I thank you. I would now like to introduce Sean Cronin, President of the York County Chamber of Commerce, and Debbie Jones, Vice President. Invite them up to present our first award of the evening.
I would like Stephanie and Larry Geddings to come on up. They are owner of Proelium CrossFit. Our purpose of the award is to recognize a small business in York County for their outstanding achievements over the past year. And I want to read why they were nominated and why they were chosen. So some of the comments that we were given on their nomination process was, the coaches know how to bring out the best in a person in a positive way. Proelium CrossFit is involved in the community and sets a fine example of community service through donation and time. Lastly, Proelium CrossFit supports every member and guest who may be new to Williamsburg and are looking for a new gym or are here for a visit and need a workout. They know how to treat people of all ages and with respect and dignity in a very positive environment. I want to thank them for everything they do for Upper County and for everything they do for York County in general and for all their clients that they service. Thank you so much.
I'm very honored to present our second award of the evening. I'd just like to say, I know this isn't new news to anyone here, but York County has such a wealth of amenities and attractions for residents and visitors to enjoy. Maybe you love history and you love stepping back during the American Revolution. Maybe you love water slides at Water Country. Maybe you love a great book and a great conversation at a coffee shop. Or maybe you just love new culinary experiences, but whatever that is, York County's sure to have it. And one of the most popular areas for people to spend time is at one of the many parks and recreational facilities in the county, which is where we find this year's Distinguished Business of the Year recipient. It's been my observation as a mom of 3 kids who all had the benefit to enjoy travel and competitive sports and volleyball and baseball, and now I'm in the thrust of equestrian life, which is interesting, that playing sports and remaining active have proven to help people gain confidence, to improve physical, mental, emotional health, to promote social connections, reduce stress, teach important life skills, but most of all, have fun. In 2023, Patrick Cavanaugh, owner of Chilled Ponds Ice Sports Complex in Chesapeake, completed the acquisition of the former Iceplex facility in Kiln Creek, right here in York County. In association with this acquisition, Mr. Cavanaugh began work on an estimated $2 million renovation of the facility to upgrade and modernize the new Chilled Ponds Yorktown and allow that facility to be better positioned to operate in partnership with their Chesapeake facility to attract regional ice hockey tournaments here. Customers can expect to see improved quality of the rink and the lobby and a new look and a new name, as well as a new full-service bar and grill opening soon, and a new outdoor gathering space. The facility really offers all levels of ice sports, from kids to adults. Chilled Ponds at Yorktown serves a unique role and has become a destination in its own right, not to mention all the many ways they give back to the community. With its recent renovations and increased programming, it has brought so many assets to the county. This is a perfect example of what can happen when businesses, government agencies, and the community work together. As one way to give back to the community and support wellness, the facility started offering free skate time for residents several times a week. The partnership also helps provide free trial lessons for ice hockey and figure skating. Since Patrick also happens to own the Norfolk Admirals ice hockey team, he plans to bring in team members to lead Learn to Play programs at Chilled Ponds. There are also other plans in the works for local families, including camps and tournaments, competitions that had previously only been available in Chesapeake. Because of his vision and ongoing investment in this York County facility, it is my pleasure and privilege to recognize the efforts of Patrick Kavanaugh, his entire team, and Chilled Ponds Yorktown as the 2024 York County Distinguished Business of the Year.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you all for having me here today and this wonderful award. It's certainly my honor and privilege to be here, on behalf of this. And I just wanted to start by saying, of all the places we've done business and been a part of, this has been the most rewarding experience of expansion on multiple sides. And it started with the work and the commitment by Christy and Darren in particular to help me expedite this project and get it off the ground. You really did a great job covering all the things that we wanted to do, but I kind of wanted to discuss a little bit about the immediate success that we've had. The cooperation that we've had and the commitment that we've had from York County has allowed us to accelerate construction improvements. We purchased the facility last February, and we probably had 2 years worth of renovation on our spot, and we're just about ready to complete that now. So we had a lot of effort from everybody and a lot of commitment. And, hockey is my life, as everyone probably can see, and allowing the kids in particular the opportunities to get involved and be a part of hockey and figure skating and ice sports is a real commitment of mine. And this project that we've put together really is amazing. It allows residents to come and skate at the facility for recreation, really as an extension of the Recs Department, Parks and Rec, and take advantage of the facility. And then we have free lessons year-round for kids wanting to try and learn hockey and figure skating. And it gives them the opportunity to get engaged and get involved. And that's important to me to continue to share the sports. And this opportunity really paves the way for us to do that. The tournaments that Christy mentioned, this is the beginning. I expect to expand. I want to put another sheet, if not two, here in York County, and continue to expand our tournament teams coming in from out of town to our region. So we have 2 sheets in Chesapeake, and by having 1 sheet here, it allows us to move to a three-team tournament per week. And to give you an idea, we have about 9 tournaments per year, and we draw on around 40 teams per tournament. So we make significant impact with the hotels, the food and beverage, and the other things from outside entities coming in. And therefore, the additional sheets that we'll put here will allow us to even grow from that. Owning the Admirals, I don't know if you all are paying attention. We're having a pretty good season, and we're very much looking forward to playoffs. I look forward to seeing all of you share that excitement for us. First year we've had playoffs in a few years. Again, part of this facility is to make sure that we access those players to this community and to this facility and make them accessible to the residents here and the kids, and allow them to be mentors in their life and encourage them within these recreational opportunities. So without much further, I wanted to thank my team that's here today, starting with my wife, Anita, and Liz Varva, who is the general manager of our facility here in Yorktown. John Smith and his wife Tatiana. Caesar is with Liz, and Brad Jones has been director of mine now for 17 years. So he knows where all the bodies are buried, a lot of people like to say. Big part of what we do at Chesapeake, big part of what we do at the Admirals, and a big part of what we do at the community as a whole. So again, thank you all for the opportunity to be a part of York County. I very much appreciate it.
Oh, sorry, you're a little taller than me. Congratulations again, Patrick, and your entire team. In closing, I just wanted to say just a few more words. It would not be possible for us to provide any of these services or programs without the strong, unwavering support of our York County Board of Supervisors, our York County Economic Development Authority, and County Administration team. They truly value the importance of economic development and tourism in the county and understand how these two elements are intricately connected in a community like ours. I thank you all so very much for being here this evening to celebrate another great year of tremendous business and success in York County.